Popcorn world. Popcorn world. Yeah.
Can I make you groove now? Yes, I can. So you can get this groove in the back of a can. With the big around the world and the holes in your hand. Popcorn world. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. 250 flavors gonna make you smile. I said popcorn make you smile. Ah. Popcorn world. Popcorn world. Popcorn world. It's a popcorn world. It's a popcorn world.
Welcome to Talkin NOIZ, the daily podcast that brings you up to speed and keeps you informed about real issues affecting real people. With your host, Mr. Talkin NOIZ himself, Lloyd Spence. His beautiful wife, Mrs. NOIZ, Kenyatta Spence. The ever-informed Brother NOIZ, Alan Brown. And yours cordially, Uncle NOIZ, Shake Anderson. Come on in and join us as we reveal and opine today's most pressing issues. Real truth while having real fun. Talkin NOIZ is in your house right now. So sit back and enjoy Talkin NOIZ.
lucky we got 'em.
Yeah, there you go.
Good time.
Cool. So, we had both the choirs to come tonight. We just couldn't choose. So we just had everybody show up.
Oh.
I mean, you know. We just thought it'd be nice to have everybody show up tonight. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I said we just thought it'd be nice to have everybody show up tonight. Why you smiling like that, Mama Noise? Do I look good or something? On my mama, on my hood, I look fly, I look good. Check my swag. I don't know the rest of the song.
Yeah, I don't know any of it actually.
Okay.
Hey, Dion.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Welcome.
Black Twitter.
Black Twitter is in effect. Shout out to Black Twitter. We are here tonight, ready to do what we do, talking noise.
You know, when you said that, I actually thought of something.
What'd you think about?
You know, on Hulu, there's supposed to be a Black Twitter movie coming out. A documentary, rather.
About Black Twitter?
Yeah. The phenomenon. See, you know, I noticed Hulu be getting on top of the Freaknik, the movie, and now they want to get on top of Black Twitter. They trying to, you know.
The crazy part about it really is no Black Twitter. It's just we just call it that because it feel like we're taking over.
It might be
No,
there.
it's not. It doesn't exist.
It might be a thing.
Nope, it's not. It just feels like it's a thing because we be up in there wasting all of our time.
Baby in the heezy, baby.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's a good thing. We spend a lot of time on Twitter, Black people do. We waste a lot of time on Twitter.
Well, you know, Twitter seems to have the current information.
It does have the current information, but that doesn't make it right. We'll get into that later. We'll get into that later.
Okay.
Let me know how I look. Am I starting to look a little thinner?
Yes.
I feel like I'm thinning down a little bit.
You want to clarify why you thinning down, Mr. Noise?
Because I'm in there working out every day. I'm working out every day, 5 days a week, doing something. So I just hadn't posted on Fitness Noise yet, but I'm out here in these streets, these fitness streets.
Mr. Noise doing smoothies and whatnot.
Did you just tell him what I was doing?
I think that's okay.
I think it's my business.
I think it's informative.
Let me tell it, though. It's my story. You can't tell my testimony.
Well, go ahead, then. Go ahead.
I'll tell it when I'm ready to tell it. I ain't ready.
Yeah, you don't want to. I'll tell it when I'm ready.
When I'm ready to tell it. I ain't ready to tell it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm getting close. I'm getting close. All right. We're going to have a good show tonight, y'all. I'm excited. Hope Mama Noise is excited. Mama Noise, how you doing? First of all, I got to ask you that question. How you doing tonight?
I'm not too bad.
That's not I'm well. What is that? What are you doing when I'm not too bad? What is that?
Well, I told you that I was, you know, with all this working out, you know, I've been having my legs kind of bobbing.
Yeah, but you can't say I'm not too bad. That's not how you can jinx the whole show.
You know, tell me how.
You're supposed to say I'm well. You've been saying I'm well for 4 years. And every time you say I'm well, the show goes well.
No. Now, there are some moments I have not.
I don't like I'm not too bad. That didn't hit like I'm well does.
Oh, my gosh. What is happening?
Maybe if I get White Organist to play something for you real quick, you'll feel better. Let's see. White Organist, you know what to do. Praise the Lord. Praise. You here tonight? With this Noise podcast.
Nope.
Grab your Bible. Grab your church, nigga. And grab your tithe and envelope. Thank you, brother. Pardon me. I don't even need lots now.
Today.
Now, how you feel?
Oh, I'm taking in my Feel Better diffuser, and the diffuser's oils are helping me feel better.
What the fizzy? So, are you well?
I'm on my way there. What are you trying to do?
Trying to get you well. That's what
Well,
I'm trying to do.
Okay.
All right. Well, we got a lot of stuff we want to talk about tonight, y'all. So, without further ado, let us begin the program. Some of the brothers are coming. They'll be here un momento. Where should we start, Mama Noise? Should we start with the Met Gala?
Oh my gosh.
Because that was last night. This is every year around about this time. We peruse some of the pictures from the Met Gala. So I guess we can do some of that while we're waiting on the fellas to get here.
Well, at least it wasn't as bad as years past.
Well, I mean, depends on what you think you calling bad, Mama. No, I don't know what you're calling bad.
Okay.
Let's talk about what the theme was last night. The theme was, what was the theme? Something in the garden.
Okay.
It was something in the garden. That's all I know. But we can show you some of the red carpet photos of the Met Gala. You can tell us what you think out there in TV, in podcast land. From everything I can see, people love Zendaya's look and Bad Bunny's look.
He looks like a clown.
He's not a clown. He's a gentleman.
Is that what that is?
That is.
Okay.
And then Zendaya had like 2 outfits on. How does that work? You put the outfit on, then go back in, and then go change to another outfit? That seems like
I don't know the rules.
I don't know the rules either. But the price of a single ticket was $75,000. It's a fundraiser. So they raised $22 million last night.
So what does this $75,000 go towards?
I believe it goes for the museum itself.
So they need that much money to stay open?
I guess. I don't listen. I don't know.
Okay.
So we'll look at some of the outfits though.
Okay.
This is Gigi Hadid. You like that one, Mama Noise?
I don't know. They like some curtains.
And rough. Curtains. Goodness gracious.
They look like some drapes. Some real nice. What the Sam Hill?
This is actress Gwendolyn Christie.
See that right there.
I don't know where she's in. What is she in? Do you know what she's in, Mama Noise?
Shows me they don't have any regulations.
Oh no! Listen. It's get your outfit together and come through. That's what you do.
There's no.
Let's see what Gwendolyn.
We have
Christie.
certain guidelines.
Well, the guidelines is whatever the theme is.
Yeah, but I mean, is it me or?
Oh, I remember her. She's from Game of Thrones.
Oh, then you should know it.
Yeah, I remember. I just saw the face, and I'm like, where have I seen this face?
Maybe
before?
she stuck her finger in a socket before she got there.
Hey, she left the house saying, "I'm killing these hoes." That's what she said.
What?
That's what she said. That when she left the house, she said, "I'm
she did.
Killing them hoes."
All right.
All right.
Okay.
This is a mistake.
What is that? That's a man?
That's a man, Gustav Magnavizzo.
He looked like his mama made him leave the house in that. Like I wouldn't have done this on my own recognizance.
You gotta break up with mama if that's what you rolling with.
I'm just saying.
Now this is the one everybody's been talking about, Zendaya. But I think people just love Zendaya on spec.
I think they do too. I don't think it has nothing to do with the dress.
Right.
I like the sheer, I like the 2 colors or whatever, but poor Zendaya. They just, you know, I think they put too much pressure on that child.
Yeah. This is who is this? Dua Lipa. The singer-songwriter Dua Lipa.
Okay.
I don't know. This is a weird look. It look like she got on some Depends. Like, what is that?
I don't know. It does look like it's some type of bodysuit where, you know, some curtains is on her thighs.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't know what's happening.
This is like one of them Kardashian kids. Who is this? Yeah, Kylie Jenner. That's Kylie Jenner.
I don't see anything to this dress. I see it, but I don't see it.
Well, she probably said, I'm going conservative. I'm not growing way out like some of these folks.
Well, I mean, I don't see anything special about it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who is this? Lana Del Rey.
I mean, let me, you know, some of these people merit your glasses. What's this? Some weeds or something?
She got the forest on her, some thorns.
Oh, okay.
She calls it into the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
No, they like some vines or something. Mm-hmm.
With a rose. There's Jennifer Lopez.
Okay. I don't know what
Jennifer
that
Lopez is gonna give you some body now. That's her thing.
body.
Yeah, she's gonna give you some body now. She ain't.
Mm-hmm. See, she already know what to do. You're supposed to cross your legs like that so it don't look like your hips is too big.
Oh, I see what you're doing there. Is this Demi Moore? Yeah, that's Demi Moore.
Oh, Demi.
I didn't almost recognize her.
Jane.
She kind of hippie.
That's just the dress.
I don't know. That might be her.
Mm-mm.
She's swollen in the hips.
You know what?
You like the dress?
I don't know what to think of it. It's too much going on. Look like she could fly away.
I don't know. She ain't gonna never go to the Met like this.
This is true. I don't need for you to give me $75,000. I can think of 75 ways to spend $75,000.
Yeah, but Mama Noise, when you got it, you can help others. So that's what they're doing.
I can help others other than help this museum.
They want to help the museum. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Hemsworth and his bride.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Elsa Pataki.
Oh, that's nice.
Chris said, I'm just gonna get a regular suit from Target.
You know what? And I am okay with that. It's so much extracurricular stuff happening there. It was nice to see a man in a regular suit.
Yeah. This is Nicole Kidman. There she go.
Wow. It's different.
That's nice. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. This is that Rita Ora? Or no, it's Carol G.
I don't know none of these people. Are they trying to
Did you know Nicole Kidman?
Yes, I know her, but I'm saying some of these people are they just trying to be characters or something?
No, these are famous people. She's a Colombian singer.
Okay.
So she's famous worldwide. You probably don't know her music though.
Mm.
She's in a reggaeton. Reggaeton.
Okay.
Yeah. This is Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. I guess they came together. I don't know what's going on.
Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo.
Yeah, Cynthia Erivo is the one that played Harriet Tubman, and also I think she played one of the Aretha Franklin movies that was out.
Then
and of course, you know Ariana Grande.
Confess that I have not seen the Harriet Tubman movie.
I guess they came together. It looked like they came together. This is Tommy Hilfiger, and I guess is this his daughter or wife? I don't know.
I don't know.
My last name is Hilfiger too.
I seen a documentary on this. Yeah, his wife looks really young. I think that's his wife.
Okay. And she wore the Hilfiger color. Is that the other Kylie girl?
Yep.
Yeah, it's Kendall.
Mm-hmm.
Kendall Jenner.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice dress.
Yeah, it looks kind of basic. That's okay.
Sometimes you gotta keep it basic, Mama Noise.
I'm okay with basic.
There's your guy that you love, Adrian Brody.
I don't know about love. I appreciate
You
it.
love him.
I liked him in Houdini and in Cadillac Records.
That's right. That's what I'm trying to say. You love him.
What?
Wow, it's all in there together.
You know what?
This, I don't know who this is. Who is this? Harris Reed. Is this a dude?
Oh,
I don't know what this is. I mean, who this is.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's a lady.
There's the lovely Serena Williams. Being all Serena-like.
Okay, girl.
It's a big old dress. A lot of pieces on this dress.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then this is Lena Malfouf. Lena Malfouf. I don't know who that is. Let's find out who that is. I'm so behind on my celebrities. She's a French author. She looks like she's black.
Hmm.
I think she's black.
Okay.
Okay. This is Taylor Russell. You know who Taylor Russell is, Mama Nora?
From what?
I'm asking you, do you know her?
No, I don't. You know, I'm not good with names. It's you and Azaria and Hannah and I. Y'all are a lot better at it.
Taylor Russell is from the movie or the show Lost in Space.
Now I like Lost in Space, the original. I don't know anything about the modern one.
She's in the up to date version. That looks like I don't know who that is. Aya Nakamura. Aya Nakamura. I don't know who that is. You know who that is?
Really? No. That dress looks like it is screaming to it is like, what are you doing here? What is happening?
She's tall too. She's 5'9".
That ain't small.
I said she's tall.
Oh, okay. I was great. Say, wait a minute.
Coming for me. Why are you coming for me?
Well, because you know how I am short. So
yeah, you are a wee tiny woman.
Well, you know.
Yeah. Oh, Mindy Kaling. Mindy Kaling looks fantastic. She lost all of that weight.
Zaria says she don't know any of these people. Thank you, Azaria. I'm so glad somebody commented.
Shout those
Twitter, why don't y'all chime in and let us know your thoughts on some of these peculiar type
we
outfits.
may not be able to see Twitter's comments at this time, so don't jam them up. They might be trying on Twitter, but they can't. Now on Facebook and YouTube, you can comment. There you go. Oh, that's the girl from Hitch. What's her name? No, it's not Fitz. Sabrina Harrison. I don't know her. That look like the girl from Hitch, don't it?
Yeah.
Man, they could play a movie where they were twins.
Mm-hmm.
I think, what is the girl from Hitch's name?
The girl from Hitch's name.
You know what I'm talking about.
No.
Why you acting like you don't know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Twitter just hit us up personally and said, I got that clock in my house. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Let's see a few more. There's Layla Ali. Not Layla Ali, Layla Anthony.
I was gonna say Lala.
Lala. We know it's Lala. In the hood, we call her Lala. You're right. I like that rose. Is that a purse?
I don't think so. Oh, yeah, it may be. Mm-hmm.
She can't put no money in it.
You don't know what's in her purse. All she needs is a black card, baby.
I don't know what this is, so I'm gonna move on. Others ode to the AKAs, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just saying. It just seemed like something.
Right, Dion. Ava Mendez.
Right here?
Is
Who's
from
Ava
Hitch.
Mendez?
Hitch is Ava Mendez.
Yes, Ava Mendez. Thank you, Dion. By the way, shout out to Dion for completing his first movie.
Woo woo.
If you're friends, I assume that all of the noisemakers are friends. So go check out Dion's movie, please. YouTube, hit that thing up.
Uncaged.
I think it's King Uncaged.
King
Is it King
Uncaged.
Uncaged?
Mm.
I think it's King Uncaged.
Mm-hmm.
That's Jessica Biel. That is Greta Lee.
What in the world is that?
It
Looks
look
like popcorn caught in a screen or something.
popcorn in the screen. Well, all I know, she ain't got on nothing underneath it.
Or maybe it's cotton balls caught in a screen or something.
Yeah, she ain't got on nothing underneath it. She is bucket naked.
Yep.
Yeah, so I got it. King Uncaged. Yes.
Okay.
I got it right. This is Malaya Joie Moon. She's a pretty girl. That's a pretty dress.
Okay, girl. Get it.
Somebody called it a toilet paper dress.
Somebody said that?
Somebody said the last one, not this one.
Oh. Yeah. They like the boys used to put wet toilet paper on the wall or something.
Yeah. Who is Malaya Joie Moon? Oh, is she from Hell's Kitchen? Oh, the Broadway play Hell's Kitchen.
I was gonna say you should know better than anybody else.
Well, she's from the Broadway show Hell's Kitchen.
Okay.
Now I like this. This is my guy Jeff Goldblum. I like that's classic right there. That's G code right there.
Let's see the rest.
Got the gloves, got the classic shoes.
Okay, he got like a long trench
I like
coat.
that. Yeah, I like that.
Okay, sir.
That's hot.
I like
That's
it
hot right there.
I like it. And
That's
then
Bad
as soon
Bunny.
as you say you like it, here come this clown-ish.
That's Bad Bunny.
That's bad, Bunny. Bunny, it's bad.
You don't like this? You don't like this Mama Noise?
That looks like a old toilet, a black a toilet seat.
Wow, Mama Noise, you clowning tonight. You are clowning tonight.
See, they go from worse to worse.
It's only speaking of that, here comes Cuz Noise about to really clown. Who is this? Wisdom K. I don't know this dude.
It's the type of stuff you should say. You should never leave home dressed this way.
I can tell who has friends and who don't. I'll say that.
I agree, Zaria. I don't like it either.
Cuz, how you doing, man? Oh, yeah, step out for a second. Okay. Who is this? Who's this black love right here just smiling and giving us black everything?
Okay.
Bobby, DG, Olisa, and Laurie Kumbo.
Okay.
They must be dating and they giving us all the black love. Look at that.
They are just Zulu Nation up in this house.
I see that. I see that with the Zulu. Hardcore Zulu.
Thank you, Dion. I'm glad somebody said something. Dion said it looked like a watermelon on his head.
It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. I ain't gonna hold you.
Touche.
I ain't gonna hold you. This is Rebecca Ferguson.
The character Black Crow's woman.
I guess I don't know. I don't know what she's
Those
going
look
after.
like Black Crows.
I don't know what she's going after.
The TV show The Crow.
Ashley Graham said, "My breast will speak for me."
Is that her?
That's Ashley Graham right there.
Wow.
She looks good after having a couple of babies, though. I give her that. She looks fantastic.
You know, if you make money like you made before you start having them, then you have the necessary monies to take
Is
care
she
of it.
pregnant, Leah Michelle?
Mm-hmm.
That's Tay Diggs' ex.
Ah. See that there?
She got a baby. That's Lily James.
Okay. Simple but peculiar.
That's like a prom dress gone wrong.
Like somebody just threw some black roses on it and said,
Right. Black roses seems to be the theme. Alton Mason. I guess he's a model or something.
he need to close up his jacket.
I ain't gonna hold you. That look hot.
But still, you need to close up your jacket. You knew what you was doing before you left.
Yeah, it look hot. It just look like
Sometimes if you do something like that before you left, you just going to have to sweat it out. You don't get to open up your chest and all that.
Yeah. This is Emma Chamberlain.
What your girl said, you're a grown man.
The ones I didn't show what's her name? Angel Reese was there.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, Gabrielle Union, she was there. They
Mm,
look good as well. They look good.
mm.
Although Gabrielle got caught in a weird video moment where she just didn't look happy. She looked nervous and high. I was like, "What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why are you looking like that?" So I'll be honest with you. I'm not a fan of some of the looks of the Met Gala because they be looking weird. Like especially the fellas. Like they be like, "Come on, fellas." Oh, I got to show you Usher.
Nope.
No, I got to show you Usher. I have to show you Usher. Because Usher had probably the most black outfit of all.
Mm.
Like, I don't know what Usher was thinking about. I gotta find it. Let me see.
Well,
There you go. Let me pull Usher up for everybody. I don't know who told me this. Said you got to see Usher's outfit, and I was like, "What did he wear? What did he wear?" They said, "If you're not a super," Andy Bruce said, "If you're not a super famous person, you got to dress weird." That's some truth to that.
nope.
But let me tell you, Usher is super famous, and he still chose to wear this outfit. So there you go.
Is that the Undertaker?
No, you know what it is? The first thing that popped in my head is remember that episode of Martin where he said, "But you gotta believe in me, baby. I want to be your mother, your father, your uncle."
Oh my gosh.
That's what it looks like. But you gotta believe in me, baby. You know what I
I'm
mean,
thinking
baby? You dig
Black
me, baby?
Phantom of the Opera.
That's what he's going for, Black Phantom of the Opera, but it's not working. It's coming off as Shaft.
Still
I
like
mean, it's
a
coming off as the Mac.
Black Undertaker.
But it's the Mac.
Nope.
It's
It's
the
nothing
Mac.
that says wow. It says, oh, you could lose the hat.
Okay, you're not getting the joke. That's okay, Mama Noise.
Yeah, I usually don't get the jokes.
You don't get the joke. You have such a
Now.
I'll be nice.
Mm.
All right. That's it for the Met Gala. We're done with that. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
Oh,
We do it every year.
get
I can
him,
honestly
Zulu.
I'm telling you, he looked like that dude from Martin. You gotta believe me, baby.
Oh,
I want to be your uncle, your cousin, your nephew, your sister.
if he want to be your uncle and your cousin, he's some type of
That's what he
person.
said on the Martin. You don't remember that episode, Mama Noise?
Not as well as you do. You've been watching Martin
You don't
episodes.
remember? Okay, all right.
You binge watching Martin episodes like
Who
nobody.
don't? If you black in America, you binge watching Martin from time to time. That's what you
Yeah,
do.
but you just kept on watching. I'm sitting there going, it's never gonna run out of episodes.
Anyway, all right. We want to get right into the show. I know y'all came to talk about the beef. We're gonna talk about the beef, okay? We're gonna talk about it.
Mhm.
But I want to talk about something else before we get to the beef. Mama Noy, did you see the good pastor at his church? Did you see that?
Yes, I saw Pastor
Let's take
Keon
Let's
Henderson.
take a look at the good pastor trying to get control of his congregation on Sunday morning. And things, I guess, went awry. I don't know. Pastor Keon is his name.
Keon Henderson.
Henderson, yes. All right, let's see what Keon's up to.
Hey. Stop it. Hush, hush.
Hush up all the noise. That sounds like a mother to her kids.
The only
Hush up,
voice
hush
I
up.
want heard is his.
Watch it again.
Hey. Stop it. Hush, hush. Silence in the name of Jesus.
Silence.
My head
Silence.
the
Silence.
only voice I want to hear.
Silence.
Only voice you want to hear is Jesus. Don't say no. Shut up.
He said, I
So-
know you're trying to get your breakthrough, but I'm gonna need you to be quiet about it.
So, Pastor Keon, the internet ate him up.
Yes, he is
The internet
violent.
was not happy about him silencing this woman and her praise. And so, right, he got the hushing spirit. I'm giving her the hushing spirit. And so he felt like he needed to go on Tamron Hall.
Oh, is that what you can do? You can just call people
He called up Tamron Hall and was like, "Can I come on your show and explain
and
myself,
pull
me
up
and my
so
wife?"
this viral thing is going to eat my lunch.
It did eat his lunch. They ate his lunch. And so he went on Tamron Hall and said, there's a difference between a praise and a disturbing spirit.
The disturbance.
And I know a disturbing spirit when I hear one. And he said he done talked to this girl
What?
several times about this foolishness about her way she prays. And I done talked to her. And I done told her, he wanted to say ass, but he didn't say it. He just kind of said it. He tried to remain holy. But he wanted to talk to her ass and told her to shut the up. And you know, that's what he wanted to say, Mama Noy. That's what he wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
But he just kind of left it at, I talked to her and we've tried to deal with this before. And then she just, she won't listen or whatever. So, then he gave the analogy saying, if we clapped all together as an audience, that'd be fine. But if you and I were talking and somebody just stood up and started clapping, that'd be a disturbance, wouldn't it? See, that's what be happening at my church with her. She just be screaming at the wrong time. And so I had to check her. What you think about that, Mama Noise?
Just think Anthony Bruce said some old school ushers. Yeah. One of them ushers would have slid through there and was like, come this way, honey. Come on, sugar. Come on, let's go.
But what do you essentially what you think about that?
But see, if this has been something that's been going on for a long time, why haven't you dealt with it before now?
He said he did. He thought he talked to her and got her ass in line. I mean, got her.
Yeah, but he said dealing with it for a long time.
I can't say ass.
No, he said he'd been dealing with it for a long time.
That's what he said. Shout out to Cuz. Cuz, you back with us?
Yes, sir.
Let me say, first and foremost, that bald head is shining like a full moon. You look
Shining.
good, brother. You look good. You look good. Okay. I'm just saying you look good, cuz. That's all I'm saying. No homo. No diddy.
Oh, my gosh.
What you think about the good pastor, cuz? Silencing his members and they praise.
Well, first of all, we must be clear that church is a production.
It is.
And if you're interrupting the production with foolishness, if it doesn't add to the praise, if it doesn't help the praise, if it's a distraction from the praise and the production, then you do have to shut that shit up.
Do you think she was a distraction? Did she sound like a distraction to you?
I mean, if it's going on and on and on, you just up in there
Hollering
and carrying on. You just up in there.
She was getting the praise on, man. She was.
Mama. Mr. Noise, you know what praise sounds like, and you know what demons sound like. You sound like you need to be delivered from something you're going through.
Well, that might be true too.
So we need to take you into a room and deliver you because.
See, didn't I tell you the usher need to escort her?
Right. Right.
Well, maybe they didn't have the skills to deliver, which tells a lot about the church.
Nope, you said he been dealing with this a long time.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. He maybe he don't have the skills, like he don't deal with delivery. That ain't what he do.
You know, Sunday after Sunday, any pastor, Sunday after Sunday, you up in there doing all that old hollering and yelling. At some point, I do have to tell you to sit your ass down and shut that noise up. I mean, come on. At some point. Sunday after Sunday, Mr. Noise, come on now.
Okay, if it's Sunday after Sunday, but let me just say this. He could have dealt with that better.
He walked back there and said, hush.
Maybe he could have
He
dealt
could
with
have
it
dealt with
better.
that better.
But the problem is everything is viral.
Yeah.
Everything, no, but that is the challenge. And
That's
that's why he should have dealt with that better.
Well, I mean,
You gotta have more wisdom than that, Pastor.
how better can you deal with it? I mean,
You first of all, you signal somebody else to go get her. You don't go get her. You don't stand for the whole congregation.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
be
It's
like,
supposed to
shut
be
the hell up.
a subtle. But see, they're surrounded by microphones because they're the choir.
But he could have turned to one of them assistant pastors and associates that was sitting up there with him and say, "Go get her."
Handle it.
He could have said, "Hey, go get her before I choke her out. Go get her."
well, maybe he feels, you know, I'm the leader, I'm the pastor, you know, I'm going to take the lead. I'm not going to pass the buck.
And he did. That's why his ass went viral. And they lit him up on Twitter.
And that's why he's willing to take the heat. Sit your ass down and shut up. I mean,
Well, he took it. He's taking it right now.
We always ready to jump on somebody when they do what we wouldn't do. Just because we don't have the balls or the galls to do it.
Okay, but shout out to Ron. That's the homie. That's the homie. That's Mr. Uncorked Wine right there. He says, so when a pastor does the same thing, same message over and over and over, can we tell him to shut the F up?
Dang. No, you cannot come.
You just need to leave the church. I mean, you don't have to be up in there.
Right.
She probably need to leave too. She can't get her praise on like she want to. She need to bounce. She should have looked him in his eye and said, "You can kiss my ass. I'm out of here."
Or what was that? Didn't we see another service where the lady picked up her purse and just left?
Listen, if you don't want to be there, you can't leave. I ain't got no problem with that. Get out.
Listen, we all know. We Mr. Noise, you was raised in church. We all know.
I was raised in church.
We
I
all
love
know.
these.
We all know what a disruptive shouter is like. Someone that just tearing up the whole row unnecessarily. It don't take all that.
But okay, and I don't disagree with what you're saying. I don't disagree with what you're saying. But my only pushback is there's a lot that's going on in this church that don't take all that. Some of this production that you got going on don't take all that. This 2-hour offering you just took don't take all that. So if we go check everything, let's check everything.
Well, listen, that's not the point that he was making. He
it ain't the point that he's making, but that is the point.
He made his point. He made his point. It was not a part of the production. Sit your ass down and shut up.
Okay, well then I had to go where Ron said. Well, is the shit that you got going on in this production? Can we speed that shit up as well? Because some of the stuff that you wasted 2 hours here talking about this building that you've been talking about building for the last 4 years that you ain't built yet. You held us up for an hour and a half on offering alone. Fam. I'm just saying.
You're getting off subject, Mr. Nolan. We're talking about people that go to church Sunday after Sunday just to shout, to be seen and heard, making up all that racket. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nolan.
I do know what you're talking about. My pushback is simply this. He decided to call this lovely lady out because she don't fit the style that he was in, or she's preventing people from hearing Jesus. First of all, I didn't hear nobody say they was preventing from hearing Jesus. Did anybody raise their hand and say, "Can you tell that helper to shut up? I can't hear Jesus."
Oh, goodness.
So that he assumed that they couldn't hear Jesus. Maybe his singing was distracting them from hearing Jesus. I'm just saying, Al B's in the building, y'all. Al B. First of all, Al B, you look amazing. You look amazing.
Appreciate
all right. Did you get a chance to hear the good pastor tell the girl to shut up?
Oh, I
You
did.
shut off. What are your thoughts, Albie?
Well, me and the kids had a conversation about it last night, and I explained to them that the last thing you want to do as a witness or a servant for the kingdom is to chase a potential soul away, and I believe him trying to damper her spirit, you risk that, and so I think he was out of line. However, I watched. No, I'm not going to say however. That's poor choice of words. It sounds like I'm backtracking. I did watch the clip of him on what's her name, Tamara.
Yeah, Tamron Hall.
Tamron Hall explaining that he's had conversations with this young lady in the past, and it's not authentic.
How does he know that?
So on and so forth. So, right. And like I told Jeremiah and McKenna last night, nevertheless, that's for God to sort out. I believe he risked. That's no different than what's the lady that just told the woman, shh, not just me, just me.
I know
She
this.
was saying,
What's her name? Kim Burrell.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no different. So I was bothered by it. Wasn't a fan. Didn't have any ill feelings toward Keon, but I'm even less of a fan now. I think he was out of line.
Listen. Many years ago, y'all ought to cut this shit out. Y'all act like this is something new.
We never said it was anything new. We just said it ain't right.
Many years ago, we had the great what was his name? Bishop passed away, Memphis, Tennessee.
Now you got me shitting
y'all. Come on, y'all.
Patterson. Is it Patterson?
GE.
Yeah.
GE told a man to sit your ass down. You a false prophet. Get him out of here now. Right there in front of the whole convocation. It was bigger than a congregation. It was the convocation. Sit your ass down. You a false prophet. You came here with the same shit last year, and we don't want to hear it. You said XYZ, and that we were all gonna be dead by this time next year, and we all still here. Hold on. Ass down and shut up.
I just want to make sure I heard it right. He said ass and shit, like he said both of them.
Well,
or is this a loose? This feels like a loose.
This is a loose interpretation.
Okay. Fair enough. I just wanted to know.
I think it's a little slightly different scenario though, because this guy was standing up, badgering G. Patterson and mocking the elders. This woman, it appears that she was just in worship, having a moment, whatever her crisis may have been that week. Seems like she was dealing with it, whereas that guy seems like he was just standing up.
Truly trying to be disruptive.
No, he was.
Let me just say this real quick.
He was trying to be a prophet.
That nigga was prophet-lying, and GE knew it. That's why he told him to sit his ass down. I ain't got no problem with that. Now, let me say this. I've actually been through this situation where I was singing, and the young lady. We used to have a young minister. You know what I'm talking about, Kieta. She used to holler out all up on the front row and do this little buck dance. She would do the buck dance. I just moved on and cared. If that's what she needed to get through her week, so be it. To me, that's between you and God. I ain't got nothing to do with that. As long as you're not, running on stage doing nothing wild, we good. Now, if you try to hurt somebody, or it becomes a thing where you done something that seems a little off, then I might tell you to sit your ass down. But for the most part, if you're just praising God, well, how can I don't know what you got going on with you and God. I don't know.
Well, listen. It has to be more than just her praising God. This preacher has people up in there praising
don't like
God
her.
all the time. What do you mean he don't like her? Come on now.
He already said he had to check her ass a couple of times already. He went on national TV and said, I done had to check this hoe. I mean, check this.
No, you didn't.
Lady.
No, he didn't.
That's what he meant, Mama Noise. When you
No,
go on TV,
no.
Al B, come on.
Al is not great cosign.
Al, when you go on TV, this ninja left his church and his hometown to go to the Tamron Hall show to address this. He don't like that woman.
Where is this church located?
Houston, Texas.
Okay.
You left Houston to go to California just to have a conversation. You could have did that on your own YouTube page.
No, he had to catch a flight because this was viral.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't believe
he don't like that rapper. You don't like her?
I don't believe there's a preacher alive that don't want praise to take place in his church. The woman
he
is
didn't say that.
The woman
he
is
didn't say he didn't want praise.
It's either one or two things happening. The woman is obviously disruptive, or he tapping that, and the wife know he hitting it, and
could be that.
And she trying to get the attention from the wife in the church.
Could be that. Could be that.
See, it's either one or two things happening.
Could be that. Now, it definitely could be that. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just saying. For you to leave your house to go on a talk show just to address something that you could have talked to your members about next week.
He didn't feel it had enough weight to just go on to his.
But that's the point that I think Cuz is making and I'm making. Why the hell would you go on? Why do you need weight to deal with something that you've been dealing with all along?
Because I saw another video where he was preaching, and you know how they only take a few minutes of it as a reel, and we don't get to hear the whole message. But this one was like, if you step to me, you finna catch these hands, or you talk slick to me. I mean, so he was in this video, he was talking like, in other words, you gonna catch these hands if you come to me.
So he was talking Jelly Roll Slick in that video.
Yeah,
he
was talking reckless. So if you were to be somebody that said, is this what kind of pastor y'all got? Click. If you step to me, I'm going, man, you ain't
well, that goes back to what Al said. You gain nothing by doing that to this lady on video, except that you probably ran 30, 40 people off or more than that just by doing it. So you stopped her in that moment, but 300 other folks like, I'll never go to that church.
So why do y'all know this guy?
Because he's Shaquille O'Neal's he married Shaquille O'Neal's wife.
Her new husband. He did a really big grandiose what they call it? Proposal. He did a really big grandiose proposal when he asked her to marry him, and he left all that stuff.
He's Shaq's replacement.
See, I didn't say that.
So are we haters?
Who haters?
Well, I'm asking a question. I
got no reason to hate this man. I don't care what he do.
Hey, don't get offended. That's a goddamn question. Are we haters of him?
No, I'm not.
So why do we have an issue with him? What's the issue? Is he arrogant?
I think he is
that way. Yes.
I think he is. I don't know how I would have felt if one day I was actually praising God and my pastor turned around and told me to hush.
So how much?
Hold on. Let me stop this line of question right now. Cuz NOIZ, what you're not gonna do is come on this show and act like if that fool hadn't said something to you, your missus, or your daughter, you wouldn't have checked his ass right there in the middle of that church.
Hey man, I have seen more offensive stuff from preachers than that.
No, that ain't what I said.
We all.
I've been in church all my life. I didn't see a whole bunch of offensive.
I agree. We have as well, but I'm saying he would have. If he had done that to you, you would have checked.
And listen. My
You
problem
know
with
you would have
social-
checked him.
My problem with social media is half the people that's up in arms and all upset, half of you, it just don't even go to church.
That's true.
They're just throwing shade. Just upset. For what?
Well, now that's a different conversation. That's a different conversation because the vitriol.
Just want something to itch about.
I agree. The vitriol that was thrown at him probably was somewhat over the top, but that also doesn't mean that he was wrong. Wasn't wrong.
Okay, well we all step on it sometime.
Yeah,
Mine's
but see,
real
that's,
long, so I step on it all the time.
I don't know about that part. That might not be as true as you are claiming. We would have to talk to Auntie NOIZ and see if that's real.
Yeah,
I've
been in church all my life, and I think he was way out of line.
Yeah,
because I come from a church where there should be no limit on your worship.
Yeah. Well, there's always a limit.
Yeah, because the guy could have went ahead and sang. I mean, it was a moment where the music dropped and everything, and he was entering in.
Always a limit, Albie. That's always a limit. That's why the nurses come around and cover up them little short dresses. And all she trying to do is get her praise on, but her panties showing. Come on now.
But that's a different thing.
She's okay with her panties showing, but obviously the church members ain't.
Well, if she's truly in the spirit, she don't know that her panties showing.
No, she truly don't give a damn.
Right, that's what I'm saying. She don't know.
I want to be around saints that worship like David on the rooftop.
Butt ass naked?
No holds barred.
Wow.
Does that mean even like David dance out his clothes?
That's what I'm talking about. No limit.
Well, most churches ain't like that. Most churches
ain't nobody
ain't
going
like
butt ass naked out.
And Keon was like David's wife.
Stop all that. You gonna embarrass us.
Most churches ain't like that now.
He didn't let the man go ahead and worship.
If we're being real honest about what we just saw, it's a lot of churches that would have checked her.
Yeah,
doggone right.
Because their image is way more important than her praise.
Yeah, they have to control everything. It has to be controlled.
Which is really the problem. Because there ain't really that many free churches to worship in.
Especially not totally free. Not
right.
Totally free.
Especially the bigger, to Al's point, to your point, the bigger the church, probably the less opportunity you're going to have to really praise him.
What you ain't going to do is take this praise past our allotted time.
Right.
Listen, we ain't got but that much more time now. The pastor got up. You better sit y'all asses down. I don't care how much more spirit you feeling.
We got to edit this shit for TBN. You cannot be messing up this edit.
Yeah, y'all need to shut it down. We finna have offering.
Right.
It's time to go.
So I get it. I get why he did it. I just don't like it.
I understand.
Yeah, I just don't like it. So
I understand.
Enough of Pastor Keon. He said what he said. He meant what he said. He said he'd do it again.
Well, that's why Chad said
he felt like if he had to.
Chad said he felt like the celebrity was going to his head.
Well, now he's a big time guy now. You know, Shawnee upgraded him. We didn't know who he was before he met Shawnee.
That's what.
Yeah, we didn't know who he was before he met Shawnee, and now everybody knows.
True. No one knew who this brother was.
So what's your name? Dion? Keon's my name. Okay.
And then she was like, "I'm finna be a first lady." Ba-bum.
Well, I hope he's as vocal and as prevalent when all that ratchetness break out on the next season of Basketball Wives.
Listen, brother, that's a paycheck now. What you mean vocal and what they ain't gonna do is talk against that paycheck.
Obviously, so is his pulpit. So that's probably explaining why there's a timer in the back telling him how many minutes he's got before he's got to move on to the next service.
Damn. There are many churches that have that.
Most churches have timers.
That's right. A big old clock.
These days, these days they got timers.
Especially when they're recording live.
Yeah, I don't attend. I don't attend those facilities.
They're no longer. Most churches don't sit in church until 1:30 no more. Albie.
Oh, we don't either. Thank God.
People don't want to do that no more. But
I don't have to race the Methodists to get to the buffet on Sunday. Thank God. I don't.
We used to do it, Albie.
We used to do it. We really used to do it. I didn't understand it either.
Thank God.
Because the choir will go on and on and on and
Well, you
So
ain't lying about that.
does that explain why that clock was always on that back wall so you could see it from the pulpit?
It was supposed to be there to guide you in time, but it never guided us.
It never got it.
That pastor,
Like if you don't say nothing, neither will we.
my ex-pastor used to hasten to a close every Sunday. That nigga hastened and hastened and hastened and hastened, and he never got to that close. It took him forever to get to that close.
Nothing worse. Nothing worse than being in a worship service and you get to the message and then you can tell that they cut across the field to save time and you missed half the message.
Yeah.
That's a horrible feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to move
shit to get to the end because you had to end the time.
Right. The guys in the movie that come on Sundays, you ain't never going to see that if you go to
Yeah.
some churches. All right. Well, we're going to go into the other stuff we want to talk about tonight, which is the thing that dominated the weekend on social media. I mean, dominated the weekend. It all started when a young man by the name of Kendrick Lamar woke up with an idea, a euphoria, if you will, and said, I hate everything about Drake. And I decided to let him know. And so he let him know that he hates that he's a poser. He hates that he's a culture vulture. He hates his rapping ability. He hates the women that he dates. He hates everything about him. And I just, as a rapper, I wish he would drop off the earth and, whatever. So Drake felt the way about that. And so he decided to come back with a song, but he had other things to do that day. So he came up with a song called Push Ups, and he did like one verse, but then he AI'd the other two verses with Tupac and Snoop. And then he reached out to Snoop's people, and it was like, are you going to let us, and Tupac's people really, he was like, are you going to let us keep this verse? And it was like, no, can't do that. So he had to pull the song down from the internet. So it went away, but he said, I think I made my point. So then Kendrick heard the song. He was like, oh, that's what you're doing? You're going to use Tupac in your song? Okay. West Side. And so he came up with a song called 616 in LA, where he went and talked about the man some more and said, stop being a fake poser. Don't make me out you on some shit I know about you, and keep your mouth shut and stop talking and blah, 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 blah. So at this point, the battle seems to be somewhat friendly, but not really. Like you can tell there's tension there, but everybody's enjoying it because it's just hip hop at that point. But then Drake decides, okay, you want to go there? You hate me? I'm about to expose you. So he comes out with a song called Family Matters. And it's on Saturday morning. So this was Friday. I'm so confused. Saturday. Anyway, let's say it was Saturday. So Saturday, Drake comes out with Family Matters. And this is a song where he comes out and says, by the way, I heard you were beating on your fiance, and you say you're gonna marry her, but you never have, but you are beating her ass, and she's taking whoopings by you on a regular basis. And plus, the baby that you got might not be yours; it might be your best friend, Dave Free. So 15 minutes after Drake dropped that song, Kendrick Lamar dropped a song called Meet the Grams. And on that song, he didn't even talk to Drake. He decided to talk to Drake's family. He talked to his son and apologized for his father being a horrible father who was never around and didn't know how to raise him as a man. And he said, all of the things that you thought you were going to be is probably not going to happen because your daddy ain't shit. Then he said to his mother, hey, Drake's mama, I don't blame you for this. Your son was raised by Drake's father. He addressed Drake's father. He said, this is all your fault. You're a terrible example. And you should, and all the shit that Drake has done for you and your ex-wife, you should ask for more money. Then he addressed a child that we didn't even know Drake had, a girl, 11 years old, and said, I'm sorry that your father's not in your life, but he's a horrible person and you're probably better off anyway. Then he decided to address Drake and lobbied the first allegation of pedophilia, but not heavy, just a light version of pedophilia. Now Drake came back. Well, no, before Drake could come back with another song, Kendrick came back with another song, a party anthem, if you will, and said they're not like us. To which he fully lobbed allegations of pedophilia at Drake and his entire organization. He said, you got a whole organization full of pedophiles, and y'all be singing in A minor all the time. Get it? A minor. And so you ain't shit. Your whole team ain't shit. They're all a bunch of bitches and whores and pussies. And y'all need to go. I hope you die is what he said. I believe that was the quote. I hope you all die.
Okay.
To which Drake responded with his song, The Heart, Part 6, where he said, hey, everybody, I'm not a pedophile. If I was a pedophile, I'd be in jail. And don't say things like that about me when you're a woman beater. Plus, I'm not a pedophile. Did I mention that I wasn't a pedophile? Plus, I still heard you were beating on your woman. And why won't she follow you on Instagram? And also, I'm not a pedophile. So that was pretty much the weekend's events. So there's a lot to unpack in this. And by the way, all of this has led to somebody shooting Drake's security guard outside of his house this afternoon or this morning at 2:03 a.m. A lot to unpack with all of that. So I speak to my lovely panel, my beautiful wife, my good brothers Al B and Mr. Cuz, and I ask you, what's going on?
I believe those two were in a relationship at one point, and now they are emotionally.
Wait a minute, you think who was in a relationship?
The two you're talking about,
Drake and Kendrick?
right? And I
Oh, my
believe they
goodness.
are emotionally disturbed about the fact that they have moved on from one another.
Oh my God.
Because that's the only reason why I can figure out why two men would be bitching at each other back and forth like that. Somebody has their feelings still tied around the other one's ass.
Oh, wow. That escalated quickly. I did not see that coming. That definitely has to have an appropriate response.
Oh, I remember
You
when
tell me,
he,
Mr. Noise. You tell me, Mr. Noise, why two men would be bitching at each other back and forth like that. You tell me.
well, I understand. I heard something that
I don't know.
an article, an interview or something that said he thought that he was his boy, and that he would be somebody that he would look up to, and that he. It was you listening to your podcast this morning, Mr. Noise, where he said he thought he was gonna be his real, N-word, and then now this happens.
See what I mean? Somebody's feelings. And it's just more than my boy now. Come on, come on now. This is something deeper. Two men, grown as men, independently wealthy, successful guys, are bitching back and forth for the whole world to hear it.
Well, and not only that, fam, you called him a pedophile. Like, I understand rap beef, but pedophile? That's a little strong.
I don't know the truth to this, and it's just as likely not to be truth as it is to be false, or it's just as likely to be true as it is false. Somebody ran a sex offender registry, and there were 13 dings at the mansion of Drake, as though 13 individuals
have reported
reside at that resident are on the registered sex offenders list.
Oh, there were 13.
Like what he said, and all your crew are sex offenders.
Oh, wow.
There's been some freaky shit going on. Somebody must have came on to the other one, and the other one got offended.
Well, let me say this. Pedophile is a strong thing to lob at somebody unless it's true. And I will say this. Drake moves. I ain't ready to call him a full-on pedophile yet, but I am willing to say he moved a little
sus.
Because he brought the little 17-year-old girl on stage, and gave her a kiss, you know, on the little, you know. Oh, is that it? Wow.
Would you put a picture up of Drake? Because I don't know what Drake looks like and the
Sure,
other
I
one
can do
looks
that
like
for you,
either.
sir. Matter of fact, it's on the banner.
I don't know either one of them.
It's on the banner. Kendrick is the one on top, and Drake is the one on the bottom. So then of course,
which one is this bright skin one right here?
That's Drake. That's Drake.
Okay.
This bright skin one.
Yeah. And so then there was
and Kendrick is the
dark skin one. Yeah.
Okay.
So then there was the incident where was it Billie Eilish? No, it was Millie Bobby Brown, who was on the red carpet that year, and she said, "That's Kendrick on the right."
Okay.
And so she said on the red carpet that year, she said, "Oh, Drake texts me all the time. We're good friends."
16-year-old Billie Eilish, right?
Right. She was 16 at the time. He says he texts me all the time. We're good friends. He tells me he misses me. So he moved different. He moved a little funny.
As the young folk would say, he's sus.
He's sus. He kind of sus.
I ain't
saying he's a pedophile because that's a hard thing to lobby somebody.
Don't these guys have grown women? Isn't Drake?
Oh, yeah. We talked about Drake a while ago, maybe 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He was the one with that old fine basketball recruit's mama.
Yes. So I think Drake is the kind of do whatever's in front of him.
Literally.
Right.
Well, he could just about probably get whatever he wants, right?
Whatever.
Within reason. Within reason, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Within reason.
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe not within reason.
But doesn't Drake come from? Oh,
Where's he from?
Doesn't he come from Young Money, Cash Money, and all that?
He does.
I mean, Birdman and all that.
He does. That's his camp. Young Money, Cash Money.
Is he from Atlanta?
No, he's from Toronto.
Oh.
But he got put on with the New Orleans folks.
Right.
AKA North Atlanta.
Right.
What? Toronto, North Atlanta?
North Atlanta.
Okay.
Now, here's my other problem with all of this that's going on. Black folk out here celebrating these songs like we out here dancing to a song about a dude that's a pedophile.
We danced about a whole lot of stuff and didn't know what they was talking about until we get older and we really wanted to know.
But I mean, we was really hardcore dancing. Like if you look at the interweb, they out here kicking it with that song. The West Coast is on fire with that song. They not like us.
But see, you have to remember that. Remember the East Coast West Coast thing. It was a serious matter.
But Mama NOIZ, that's not my point. My point is, are we as Black people so toxic that we're just dancing whatever without even thinking about what the man is saying?
But Mr. NOIZ, I launched this complaint on this here podcast a long time ago, and you shut me down many times because we wasn't talking about. You didn't want to hear my shit because I said whatever you put to a good beat, it'll sell. And
I said, I agree.
I kept saying the lyrics, and you no.
Our parents was scooting and jicking and jiving to Tutti Frutti Loose Booty. Those are the original
words.
Tutti Frutti Loose Booty. And
hip-hop
what he said.
Yeah, hip hop does have an origin story. It's called the blues.
That didn't sound like no blues.
So
yeah,
I'll say this.
Okay,
it's an example of entertainment going too far, and look where we are.
Okay.
2 o'clock, 3 o'clock this morning.
Okay.
We have an individual from one's camp getting shot up. Just nonsense.
Right.
So it just went too far.
Well, the
like I
whole
was
thing
saying,
goes
Mr.
too far
Noise
when
was
you.
trying to shut me down. And when I said it is the same type of thing that was happening with the East Coast, West Coast thing.
Correct.
I'm not trying.
correct.
First of all, I'm not trying to shut you down. Stop telling people that.
No, but
Correct.
you said, but that's not the point. I'm
That's not
saying
my point. That wasn't my
I
point.
got it, sir. This is my point.
Okay.
My point is that the East Coast, West Coast thing, you couldn't even play music from the East Coast on the West Coast. You couldn't even, when they had the different awards and stuff, almost all hell breaks loose when one group comes from the West Coast or one group comes from the East Coast. They didn't celebrate it because it just caused a serious divide where you could even mention it or even play the music and stuff. It would cause total chaos. So I'm just simply saying that it's the same type of thing happening right there when you say.
But that's my point, Mama. I don't think it is the same type of thing. Because they dancing on the West Coast and the East Coast with this song. They say first of all, I think America is united in the fact that they really don't care for Drake that much.
Really?
They don't like him. Listen, as many people that love him is as many people as hate him.
I was gonna say his record sales don't indicate that.
Well, like I'm saying, he's a very polarizing guy. Like there's a faction of people that love him, there's a faction of people that hate him. And so it's a catch-22, and it's all the coasts that are in agreement on both sides. So that's why I'm saying because I saw there was some Mama Noise, there was some clips of East Coast clubs that were playing the song. They were playing. They not like us, and they was crip walking in the club.
But this is not an East Coast West Coast thing here, though.
That's what I'm saying. It's not really. This particular thing is not necessarily an East Coast West Coast thing.
Let me just see if I can make this more clear. What I'm saying. No, it's not exactly. I'm saying that the choosing between who is who. You to follow Kendrick. It is one group. The one
I got you now. I got you. I see where you are now. I see where you are. You're saying the shooting has escalated because, or possibly escalated. We don't know.
People will pick sides.
But it possibly could have escalated because of the affinity that fans have for both sides.
Pick sides. People
will
pick sides.
I got you. Okay, now we with you, Mama Noise. Now we with you. All right. And Mama Noise, you might be 1,000% correct. We really don't know why they were shooting out that man's house and they shot a security guard this morning. We don't know.
It can't be because they liked him.
Well, let me say this. There are some rumors that are floating around the internet that Drake staged the shooting to make all this stop.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Noise.
I don't know.
Do you think we like drama?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we could do without it.
Our people are charismatic. The word was created for us.
Because all I've heard this weekend is, oh, man, I love this beef. I love this beef. I love this beef. And I've just been saying to myself, you niggas are going too far. Like, one is calling somebody a domestic violence person and the other is calling her a pedophile. That feels like a bridge too far to me.
I ain't never heard beef go that far.
Because, fam, if you call me a pedophile, I got to see you.
On site?
I got to see you.
But Mr. Noah, but it's okay to call a woman a bitch in music?
No, that's not okay either. I'm not for that music either. You know, I don't use that word at all.
Well, what about a hoe?
I don't call women hoes either.
Well, what about a gold digger?
I call her heifer, probably.
What is going on? What is this line of questioning?
My point is, it's a lot more toxic terms out there. Toxic terms that we're not offended by.
Well, listen, what we're not going to do is sit here and act like there's not misogyny in hip hop.
It's a lot of it.
Right, it's a ton of it. It's filled with.
Thank you. Okay.
And now you have a choice to listen to those or not listen to those.
Well, the same here. Well, the same here
right.
with this pedophilia.
But also, what I had, well, that's different. That's weird to me. But I'm also saying
difference.
I'm also going to say this about the misogyny. What I need the sisters to do is also not to succumb and also add to the misogyny.
Well, Mr. No,
no.
It's too plentiful.
It's too plentiful.
plentiful.
No, but you gotta let me finish though, because what we can't have is the women who don't want to be called bitches and hoes to also call themselves bitches and hoes on the same tracks they had.
That's like the N-word, Mr. Noise. It's too plentiful.
Well, now
Then let's shut up about the whole thing.
It's been going on too long.
That's what I'm saying. Then let's shut up about the whole thing.
What do you mean?
Because if we're not gonna, if black, see some of the black women that I hear saying this is hip hop is misogynistic and it's got to stop and this, that, and the other, are the same ones that will dance to a Megan Thee Stallion song where she without fail is using the word bitch constantly in her songs. Cardi B, these bitches, Nicki, these bitches are my son, Sweetie, Ice Spice. You can go on down the line. Glorilla, Sexy Red, my booty hole brown, my pee hole is pink. I mean,
whoa.
That's what they're saying, Al. And so I'm saying, if you're going to misogynize yourself, you can't really get upset at the guys that are saying the same thing. Or are we trying to say, well, I can say it about myself, but you can't?
Mr. Noise, because some woman decides to sell her pee hole for 10 cents doesn't mean all other women now are of less value. Because
I don't disagree with that.
Because some woman has lessened her value doesn't mean all women are on discount. So don't give me that bullshit. Because Cardi B has done something, now all women now are that.
That's not what I said. What I said was
that's basically what you're saying.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Okay,
what I said was when Cardi B becomes your champion, and
she's
becomes
not the champion of all women.
She's the champion of a strong few. Brothers, I don't know no brothers going out buying Cardi B albums.
Of some, Mr. Norris.
No, it's more women buying Cardi B albums than men. It's more women buying Megan Thee Stallion albums than men. It's more women buying and flamey dudes buying Nicki Minaj albums than men.
Just because they buy it, that don't mean that we don't have a problem.
I'm not arguing that point.
Okay.
I'm saying when you're supporting it and you're supporting it at such a high clip, you're endorsing it.
Well, those aren't the ones that's complaining.
Yes, it is.
No, I disagree.
Well,
no, it ain't.
No, I disagree.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I don't.
You're right.
I don't understand the women to be like, come on, bees, let's go. All my bees in the house, they out. I mean, I don't.
Right.
I think our society, from this perspective, and especially as it relates to hip hop, we struggle with hip hop mightily.
We do.
Because hip hop has given us some of the greatest moments in music.
I agree with that.
And also some of the most damaging.
I agree with that.
And it's tough.
It has made a lot of millionaires out of a lot of black people that have done a lot of good in the community.
Yes, and they have.
It's also done a lot of damage in the community. So we struggle with it.
Yeah. I don't know. I just struggle with this whole beef because we're all celebrating the music behind these guys and kind of ignoring what they're saying. Like, these are some very serious allegations that they're lobbing at each other. Like, domestic violence is not something.
But Mr. Noise, everything in a beef is going to be some serious allegations. When Tupac, he's one of my favorite artists. When he just told Biggie, "I effed your wife."
He did say that.
Is that what he said?
He wasn't slow on it. He didn't have a play on words. He said exactly what he said.
Now, history has told us he was lying, but still, he said it.
But, in either way, that was fighting words.
One biggest wife, faith. One biggest wife, faith.
Faith Evans, that is correct.
So I'm saying allegations. Those are serious.
Those are serious allegations.
Serious allegations.
Unmute Al. Oh.
I'm sorry. That doesn't have to be the norm, though, right? Because did MGK and Eminem, did it get muddy like that? They went at each other, but I don't think it got.
He talked about his daughter a little bit, but nothing which M didn't want him saying nothing about his daughter. Tupac passed 96. When he passed, I was 6. Oh, poor baby. She was
Bless
so
your soul.
she was young. She was just a wee tiny child. Okay. Yeah, we was very much alive when he passed.
Yeah.
Much
We was
older,
rocking to it.
much older than you, as a matter of fact. But anyway,
The beef between Eminem and
yeah, that got a little ugly, but it never pushed to places like this.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't think it
To
went
be honest
that
with you,
far.
I'm sorry, Mama, it was great.
No, I agree. I don't think that their beef did not listen.
The only one that's pushed to real uncomfortable places that I remember that it was beyond the music was Biggie and Tupac's, and of course Ice Cube.
Oh yeah.
But Ice Cube was spitting like real facts.
How do you know that the other people weren't spitting facts?
Well,
because you believe the
no, I don't know if Jay-Z and Nas were spitting all facts. They may have that felt like they were just doing good music.
So you saying when Tupac said one of them young ninjas had sickle cell, it wasn't facts. I mean,
oh no, that wasn't Tupac.
Oh no, that was true.
That was
Mobb
Pusha T.
Deep. Yeah.
Oh no, he did say that about Prodigy.
Mobb Deep. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. See, they went a little far.
I'm just saying these are them strong allegations we talk about.
Because Pusha T talked to,
I don't know who y'all talking about, but okay.
When we're talking about these beefs in hip hop, they bad.
It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe we all the same age.
I know.
It's hard to believe.
I know. Because cuz don't know about hip hop.
I don't. I'm sorry. I don't.
Okay.
It's not your fault, cuz. This is really a difficult thing to.
It's Lloyd's fault. He's been your friend for all these years. You should have been.
And I should have educated you. Right.
You should have been.
But he don't want it. He don't want it.
I don't want it.
If he can offer it to him, he don't want it.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
That's also
You're oblong. You're oblong. You're oval. Because NOIZ, you're not well rounded. You oval.
Now, see, you ask him about some gospel music that ain't even on CD. There's still in a hymn book.
Hey, Mama Noah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Let me ask y'all another question. How come other genres don't beef like this? You don't never hear no country music.
I think they do.
I think they're starting to.
You don't never hear Tim McGraw going after Garth Brooks.
Or Jim Jones going after Conway Twitty.
Right.
No.
That's
I never heard Dolly Parton. I never heard Dolly Parton say, "I'm gonna kick Loretta Lynn's ass" without seeing.
That's why.
But she did say, "Stand by your man."
Well, Loretta said that.
That was a warning. That was a warning.
That was just a warning.
And that means that she had beef with somebody. She let somebody know. Listen,
but
I'm
she ain't named no
standing by
names
my
though,
man.
Mama NOIZ.
Huh?
She ain't named no names though. She kept it G.
Exactly. See, country music kept it low key.
Yeah.
They didn't put the business in the street, and they wasn't as aggressive.
I would have loved to see BB King and ZZ Hill swear off.
Nope.
Damn.
Or how about this? How about James Moore and Daryl Coley? He said, "I'm gonna knock the rest of your teeth out, player."
That would have been a lover's spat.
Yeah. One of them would have been on stage. I got your man.
What is happening? See.
What the hell?
And I love them both.
I do too.
See how you see where you drugged me, cuz.
I'm sorry.
You drugged me in that rabbit hole.
It was all you and cuz. I had nothing to do with it. I want to make that very clear.
Oh my gosh.
Like Fred, now, you know what? Commission is actually beefing. Did y'all know that?
Oh, they are. Yes,
they are not getting along at all.
Fred Hammond and Commission. Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I thought they was divided a long time ago.
They were. They still beefing though. They came back together, tried to do a little concert.
Hey, what was it? What's his name? Hall & Oates.
That's funny. Simon and Garfunkel.
Hall & Oates beefed and said he wants to sell the what is it? Your catalog,
yeah.
he wants to sell the catalog, and the other one is like, ain't nothing worth selling our catalog, and he's like,
it is if you got a cocaine addiction.
What if Simon would have said, Garfunkel, I'm gonna kick your ass, you keep talking crazy to me? Like, what if he just went?
I don't know.
They just don't beef like that publicly, though. Oh, there he is. Okay, now he's in. See, cuz we'll talk to you later. Cuz gotta go, y'all. Okay. But you just don't see that in music, like only in hip hop where they beef like that.
Well, listen, we done got away from the bubblegum rap where we're just having fun, we're dancing, we're skating, and we just laughing and having a party. They crossed over to, you know, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and you know, so I guess that's why you say these are strong allegations. We like, we used to that.
We not used. I see that you keep saying that. I don't know if we used to this or not, but I'm gonna say this. I don't know if that's a good thing that we are used to be.
I don't think it's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't think this is a good thing that we just are accepting the fact that all of this has been lobbed. And it says, to me, as much as it says something about Drake and Kendrick, I think it says even more about us as a society, as Black people. Hey, the graduate.
Hey,
Kennaboo. Go graduate and go on down the road, ain't you?
No, she ain't graduated yet. We got about 2 weeks.
What's she going to, though? She gonna make it. She ain't gonna. What she got started over? She gonna make these 2 weeks.
No, no, she's already enrolled. There's where she's gonna be going.
That's all I'm saying. Cam,
like
you look at it like that. Cam, you.
Nope.
You should start that. That might catch on.
Nope.
No.
I'm gonna try.
Say hi.
Try it. Just run up on the yard one time and just shout it out. See what happens.
No.
He wants me to get off. I don't know why. I make this thing popping.
What?
Watch the views go up once I get off. Watch.
Oh my. Look at that.
No, I'm watching. No.
Yeah, nothing happened really.
I'm watching. No.
Oh, and by the way, congratulations to you, sir. I said congratulations to you, sir. You muted out. Okay.
I said thank you.
Okay. So yeah, I think that says a lot about us societally as Black people, where we just all right with this. Like we can just say all this stuff to each other, and it's like, ooh, you know what it feels like? It feels real high school 1989 fight in the hallway. Like that's what this feels like.
It feels real us. Toxic. Real us. Not out of character. It's us. It's what we always do.
We always talk about the people that what are they called? Keyboard pirates. That they talk a good game, they talk rough and stuff behind the keyboards, and then when you get the face to face, you like.
Well, I'm not talking about. But Mom, no, I'm not talking about us as far as the online people. I'm just talking about. You're right. Let me say that first and foremost. You are correct. We are talking wild. You are the Drake people and the Kendrick people talking wild at each other online. So you can 1000% correct there. But I was really speaking more specifically to the whole atmosphere surrounding it. Like we're really comfortable with this. Like we're and we make it easy for others to be comfortable and say what they want to say too. I'm looking at you, DJ Vlad, even though I don't really like you. You're an asshole. But he is an asshole.
How did he become relevant in that community? And I didn't say our community because I'm not a part of the hip hop community. How did he become so relevant?
Because he's given put a microphone in the mouth of people that we didn't think was relevant anymore. You know, like a lot of the different podcasts and stuff that have all these people that are current and A-listers or whatever. He interviews the people that was there or in the studio, all these people that you would say, oh, they ain't got nothing to talk about. Oh, they got the facts. And he interviewing them all.
Yeah, he's beefing with a professor.
Yeah, so when Kendrick released Not Like Us, Vlad decided to chime in and say, you know, I didn't like the mix on that song. I wish the mix would have been better. And the professor, who, by the way, just happened to be Rodney Jerkins' niece, said, this is a black matter. This ain't got nothing to do with your white ass. Now, she said it more professionally because she's from Princeton. But she said it don't, this is a black issue. This ain't got nothing to do with you. And so then he tried to say, well, I'll be speaking to your professor and I'm going to get you fired.
Wow.
And that's when Twitter lit his ass up.
And was like you
real?
forgot? You forgot?
You forgot about how free speech works, huh?
Sir.
So, but I'm not a Vlad dude. I don't like Vlad. I don't like what he stands for.
I don't watch his. I've watched maybe about 5 of them in a lifetime, but then it's kind of like, oh, I probably took the clickbait to see, oh, who is this being interviewed? Man, I didn't know they was like the one. She's deceased now, but there was the girl who used to sing all the hooks for Snoop Dogg, all the hooks for just all of Death Row. She was the one that sung the hooks for them.
Yeah.
And she has stories upon stories about each rapper, and she was like, I ain't got no need to lie. I believe what she was saying. So I'm saying that was on his show.
I don't like him because I think he takes advantage. He's another one of those culture vultures. Listen, hip hop is not necessarily a black or white thing, but it was started by black people, and it's rooted in black culture. And there is, and to me, Lloyd, there is a respect that is due us when you come into this culture. And so to come in and be a part of the culture, but don't steal for the culture for your own gain, and then you give nothing back. Or you make the culture worse, or you try to damage the culture with the content that you putting out, which is what I feel like he does. Oh, he always puts out the most salacious stuff or rumor stuff, or Edge's beef zone or Edge's problem zone. To me, that's messy, and that's you just taking advantage of who we are. You're the white guy that pulled up at the school. And in order to get black friends, you bought your black friends lunch, and you took them to the movies. And I'll pay for it, y'all. I'll pay for it. It's all on me. But you really got a hidden agenda to what you're here for. So I don't like him. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. So anyway, I just feel like
I don't lose any sleep with his whether his podcast is up and running or not.
Exactly. So I don't know. That's just what I felt about the beef. I just felt like it's a little weird that we're all celebrating the toxicity on such a gross level. Because subject matter wise, these are not subjects I'm comfortable with dancing to. And it's hard to get that part of it out. Like that, they say that man's a pedophile. I don't know how you're supposed to take that. Like,
I don't know how you come back from that.
But again, going back to Al's point, the allegation is even worse if it's true. And it sounds like it might be true.
Well, dig a little deeper. Al showed us on screen the Drake mansion and showed us that there are some folks that have, this is not hyperbole, this is factual, because we know that Al does all the digging deeper to get all the facts first. Because there is a website for wherever you live that will show you where there are pedophiles in your neighborhood.
Well, listen.
You can't come back from that because somebody said,
I was going to say my last question of the night is to both of you. Where is this going? Do you think Kendrick is going to hit him with another one? Is it over? Or will there be an investigation on both these niggas? Like, especially Drake. Like, somebody lob an allegation of pedophilia at you, somebody's gonna typically investigate it.
You like, should we be sending folks to your mansion?
Like, right, like real, like police officers, investigators are listening to that track going, wait a minute. That's not funny. That's not hip hop. That's even
listen.
A crime. He's committed a crime.
This is listen. The Cat Williams said this is the year where a whole lot of truth is to be revealed.
This is all Cat Williams' fault.
And this is what's happening. There's a lot of truth being revealed here. Folks been knowing the stuff that's happening with, with Diddy, with Drake, and all these folks. They've been knowing all this. All these people been knowing this stuff. But now somebody turned the light on, and now everybody's scrambling.
Well, to be continued. My last question, you guys, is like I said, where do you think this is going?
Too far. It's
You think
always
it's going to
too
end
far.
bad? You think it's going to end bad?
There's going to be retaliation. Whatever the real cause of the incident this morning, there's going to be some retaliation, if not from his camp, from his fans thinking that this was an act from, the ops. So, it's going to go too far. It always does.
Wow.
Because remember when Nicki Minaj, remember a while back something happened where somebody was trying to come for Nicki Minaj, and then next thing you know, the Barbs found out where this person lived and everything, that was saying that her husband was a pedophile.
Yeah, he was convicted of pedophilia.
And they were saying, where'd she get that information? And then the Barbs got that information, and they start coming for that woman and calling her house.
Well, that was a different situation because the woman was the woman that he allegedly. Well, I don't know if alleged, because he was convicted of it.
Yeah,
he was convicted.
But they didn't want her to. It's like, in other words, you can't say nothing. You've been traumatized. This guy has been convicted of that. You can't say nothing because they like, look, we want the image of her fam to be perfect. And she's like, that's not the case. His tail is guilty. Yeah, because he
apparently in his mind, they were in a relationship, and in her mind, he raped her. So yeah, I don't know. He's now a registered sex offender and will be for the rest of his life. That's why I said that this is not something that you can just take lightly, because it's kind of like you marked. I don't know. I fear Al is 1,000% correct that this is going to end badly, because it's already starting badly. And like I said, when you lob these kind of allegations out like this over a deaf beat, first of all, they not like us is going to be the song of the summer. They're gonna be dancing. They're gonna be dancing to that all summer. So this can only get worse. So I agree with you, Al. I have to agree. Well, listen, Mama NOIZ, we gonna say our prayers for all these people involved, because that this don't get too bad, and hope it doesn't go crazy. So. Al, I have to ask you this question. This is a sports-related question. Were you as shocked as I was to see just how good Minnesota is?
I was shocked to see that they put up a 20-piece on Denver. So yeah. This
is going to be amazing. Don't check out Mama NOIZ.
The finals is going to be fun.
It is. I agree 100%. 100%.
My final word on this Drake and Kendrick thing is it true that sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you? Because these are some serious words.
That's never been true. That's never been true.
Right.
That has never been true. I've been hurt by words more than I've ever been hurt physically.
Because those words can't be forgotten. Somebody always gonna remember those words.
Words stick with you a lot of times forever.
Bruises go away.
Yeah.
On the outside.
Yeah.
Okay. There's that.
I just pray it doesn't get violent, any more violent. I'll say it that way. I just pray it doesn't get any more violent. I just pray it doesn't get worse. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we need to be praying now, because I'm not trying to dig up nothing, but I'm just saying that.
And I'm not in either camp, really. I'm not in either camp. I'm not in either camp.
Right.
But if I were in one or the other, can't you see how, whatever the circumstance of this morning, can't you see how that can be taken?
Yeah. Without question.
Well, you can see how it was taken with the West Coast, East Coast, West Coast thing. It was two different coasts, but then two different people end up suffering. They probably didn't even mention the people that other people. They just only brought up the ones that were celebrities.
But they were straightforward. Like, if I catch you outside, I'm gonna blast you. So they were straightforward with their threats. Like,
okay.
Yeah. I just think we got a situation going here that if they don't stop at some point, they ain't got to be friends, but let's decide how we can resolve this.
kind of stole the thunder from Chris Brown and
right.
Chris Amigo.
Come out here, and then Kendrick was like, "Hold my beer." So yeah, I agree.
Or hold my Cosmo.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, I appreciate all of you for coming in tonight, checking us out as we discussed the beef and all the things we talked about tonight. Appreciate Al, appreciate Cuz, appreciate you, Noisemakers, Twitter. Y'all be showing up, man. I love it. We'll be back Thursday for Believe in the ACC. A lot to talk about on that, and we'll get there. And then I guess this is an uncorked week. This feels like an uncorked week. So we'll check in with you.
No, you know it's scheduling. We'll keep you
posted. There you go. That's what you're supposed to do. So, all right. Love all that love us. Angel Hall. We appreciate you coming through. I'm not sure why you went off topic there. It felt like you drifted a little bit, but it's okay.
Pam Greer or Thelma?
We'll say that for Saturday. How about that? Come through on Saturday. We might answer that question. All right. Until then, vaya con Dios.